Hey Monster Kids, here's a quick from the lab. Crate beasts, we are really working hard on them to get them done and out of here within the next couple weeks. I know there's a little late from what I had said they would be. I'm sorry. I just, you know, it's just the way it's turned out. Stuff's took longer to set up than I thought it would. But they've all got their eyes and teeth in. They've all been airbrushed. Now it's just time for the final little paint tweaks that I do, and then they get haired, and then they get their blood. Well, I got to foam fill them, and then they'll be off to you. The bodies are under construction. Well, they're constructed. Now we just got to mount everything on them, which we're in the process of actually. So, you know, a couple more weeks, they'll be on their way to you. And as far as everything else, it's in the works too. You know, all that other stuff. You know, I keep posting pictures. We'll go to the back end and I'll show you the sculptures. Hey guys, okay, this is what's going on in the sculpting area. Pennywise the dummy. This is the main thing for him right here. And then this is for a patron in Australia, and I did do that dummy of Medusa for Jay Johnson, and one of Jay Johnson's very best friend, probably his very best friend, is Harry Anderson, who was in it and was the judge on Night Court. Interesting story about that. That's actually based on a real judge here in Houston, the magical judge, the Honorable Ray Price. And he's a friend of mine, and he's a fan of my ventriloquism. So, you know, 6 degrees of separation. Anyway, so this will be a ventriloquist dummy. The mouth will open, the eyes will go side to side, and if any of you are interested in one, let me know. I'm not real sure if I want to release it or not. It's going to depend upon the kind of response I get, I guess. And I guess I can put either kind of teeth or eyes or whatever in it, you know, the yellow eyes or the normal eyes or the fang teeth or the nasty teeth or the normal teeth, I guess. Any of that. But I want to get this guy's mold started. My goal is to have it going on in the next couple days, really. You know, I want to get it done. I'm trying to clear all this stuff that I started last year out of my workshop because I've got so much other stuff to get started on. This is the armature for Carolyn Monroe. I've got to cut the head off. I've got to cut these knots off the head, and then I've got to reposition the head. Of course, this is the child catcher from Ian Fleming's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Ian Fleming, the real-life James Bond. So this was his jab at the Nazis. And it's been approved. So it's ready to, you know, get sealed up and get its detail on. I think it's one of the most sinister creations ever put in a book or in a movie. So I've decided to release it, 5 to 10, depending upon how many are ordered. Right now there's 4 ordered. If you want it, let me know. Let me know, and once the mold is made, I'll begin taking payments. This is the beginnings of Mr. Freeze. I really haven't had any time to work on him. And of course, Captain Quint's still in the works. I got to get him done, but I'm gonna get all these done. Then the next up is the Norman Bateses, the Sammy Kerr, of course, finishing Carolyn Monroe, Grimsdyke. Then we go into more Universal stuff. There's a couple Wolfmen poses I have to do. There's Scott Solomon wants Joan Crawford from Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. I guess I should go ahead and do Jane too. She's been done as a resin piece by Down Your Horn, but she's never been done as a collectible mask, and I only do collectible masks, so I will probably do her, those two together. I am working on everything. Oh, and here's the leprechaun hands. These are the masters. I have to re-sculpt over them just a little bit, and then remold them. That's the holdup on the leprechauns. I still haven't gotten to the hands. They're up next. Just as soon as I get these two out of the way, then the hands will go in, and Quentin will come up. And you know, making a lot of progress. Anyway, thank you all so much for your patience. If you don't see pictures of it, doesn't mean I'm not working on it. I am working on everything as best I can in my small shop, and dealing with very sick dogs and my life, and I am going to be auditioning again for America's Got Talent. I've been in contact with the producers, the casting producers, all year since I almost made it, but they went with the kid, Darcy. So I might make it next year. And if I do, vote for me. It adds more, well, it makes your pieces more valuable from me. My goal is to be like Jeff Yeager, Kevin Yeager's older brother that taught him how to sculpt, where he had an acting career and made his model kits. I'll have my ventriloquism career and do my collectible masks. I'm not closing down my shop. I got a panicked message one night about closing down my shop. I'm not closing down my shop. Just dealing with life as a 50-plus-year-old man and everything that goes with it. So thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your patronage. You guys are the absolute best. You really are. I love you very much. Thank you. This has been the Fiendish Dr. Phil Nichols from the lab.